You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, what a tangled web we weave when we try to act like pompous, arrogant assholes. And by pompous, arrogant assholes, I'm talking about Aaron Glenn and how he chose to handle Aaron Rodgers. Oh, we remember it. My goodness. And by the way, Rodgers wanted to stay and be the quarterback for the New York Jets. I just got done watching Broncos Jets. Look, Bo Nix wasn't nothing to write home about, but compared to Justin Fields, he looked like Steve Young. Wow, Justin Fields was absolutely horrid. Friendly reminder. Aaron Glenn made Aaron Rodgers fly cross-country just to fire him and sign Justin Fields. Honestly.
The coach. You meet with the coach.
We start talking. He runs out of the room. I'm like, that's kind of strange. I was like, then he comes back with the GM. And I'm like, all right. So we sit down in the office. And I think we're going to have this long conversation. I've flown across the country. And 20 seconds in, he goes, literally, I'm talking to the GM about something, and he leans to the edge of his seat and goes, so do you want to play football? And I was like, yeah, I'm interested. And he said, we're going a different direction at quarterback. And I said, and I was kind of shocked. Now, not shocked because I didn't think that was a possibility. Listen, of course, they want to move on. That's totally fine. But shocked because I just flew across country. You could have told me this on the phone.
Okay. When that happened, I cooked Aaron Glenn. I said, this is not how you handle a 4-time MVP, a guy that will literally moonwalk backwards, first ballot into the National Football League Hall of Fame. It was unprofessional, and something felt amiss right then and there. And look, Aaron Glenn may have some kind of serious bounce back in his NFL career, but as of right now, I swear to God, I'll be shocked if he survives this week in New York as the football coach of the New York Jets. This game was horrid.
Fields.
That was it. That was it right there. Instead of attempting a field goal, he let Justin Fields, who, by the way, let me just look here. 9 for 17 and 45 yards. You let him stay on the field on 4th down instead of attempting a go-ahead field goal. I understand it's a long-ass field goal. There's no excuses. None. You've got to try that field goal. You've got to try. This is not going down swinging. The defense in this game for the Jets actually sort of showed up for the first time all season. The game management, the choices made in this game, honest to God, there are fireable offenses. I think it would have been a 55, 58-yard field. It doesn't matter. You got to let him try it, especially with the field goals that are being hit these days. Yeah, you got, not only that, but you've got Tyrod Taylor. He's on the bench. If Justin Fields can't move the ball to this extent, Tyrod Taylor we all know, is one of the best professional backups in all of the NFL. All right. He's started how many games in his career? A slew of games. Been a starting quarterback at times. And then you had this situation, your top offensive weapon. This was going into halftime. Right here, we're going to see it. Let me just scroll down here. Right here. Wilson's going to come up to Aaron Glenn, and he's like, why am I not getting the ball here? What are we doing? Throw the ball to me. And that was going into half. Your number one weapon is pissed. I mean, this Jets team has got talent all over the place. And look, Dan Campbell started out badly. Jimmy Johnson once started out. I remember that. I'm old enough to remember Jimmy Johnson coming in, it being a nightmare in the beginning for the Cowboys. But just call me crazy if I think this guy is not going to turn into Dan Campbell or Jimmy Johnson. I think we're finding out right now. You know what? Ben Johnson probably can coach, but we don't know for sure. Aaron Glenn is probably, and look, we've seen it with guys over the years. Some guys are just coordinators. And in the moment, two big moments, both ending halves. You got one ending and a half and then one ending the game. He choked. I've never seen anything like that. You let Justin Fields try to throw it. You got to let folk attempt a game-winning, potentially field goal there. Your offense has done nothing. Zero. But there were all kinds of warning signs with how he handled Aaron Rodgers, a future Hall of Fame quarterback. And I sat back and went, that's not how that's done. All right? That's not how a professional NFL football coach conducts himself when discussing the future or the playing, bringing back, not re-signing, whatever, of Aaron Rodgers, of any quarterback. We're not talking about, this is not like it's Justin Fields. All right? This is not like it's Tyrod Taylor. This is a guy that's walking into the Hall of Fame, and you treated him like shit. Which, by the way, in fact, as long as we're talking about this, and who knows, maybe Aaron Rodgers falls on his ass today. 3-1 for the Steelers, 68.5%, a hair under 800 yards, 8 touchdowns, and 3 picks. For the 10-time Pro Bowler, Super Bowl champion, 4-time MVP. Not only did you handle the situation poorly, but you chose wrongly at quarterback. You effed up that decision. And look, my gut feeling is the offensive coordinator is going to get fired. And then it's going to go from there. I got to tell you, though, if I'm Woody Johnson, and I understand this franchise has had a severe lack of stability. He's one of these owners, like David Tepper, like Jimmy Haslam, that I have crushed because of how he's handled his organization. I mean, Robert Saleh looked like Vince Lombardi compared to this clown. Seriously? Tell me what you think. Aaron Glenn, I'm sorry. I know you just had a coaching change. His ass would be gone. Not a chance. I haven't seen a head football coach F up the end of a half and the end of a game like that and how it was managed. I can't remember the last time. All in one game. Never in one game. Maybe over the course of like 2 years or 3 years until he's fired, whatever clown that was. Never in one game. This guy, he's going to have to prove me wrong. As of right now, He looks like just a coordinator. The job's too big for him. He should be fired. I will be very surprised. All eyes on you, side-eye sports media. Is ESPN, Ryan Clark, and all these clowns, you actually going to call for this guy's job? Odds are you won't, and we all know why. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.